Holy cow! Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. What? You two or you three think I need a haircut? You're right. That's on my agenda for next week because I'm looking really shaggy. I let my hair grow during the winter because I get earaches pretty easily, especially when I'm out. I've always had weak eardrums even since I was a kid. And so I let my hair, grow a little bit during the winter months. And then during the summer, I'll get my hair cut. But I've been waiting because the weather's been a little weird. The weather's been really, really weird. It's not been as nice this time of year that it usually is. Now, I'm actually might upload this video on the day I record it. Today's, Wednesday. And so I might actually upload this video on the day I record it, which will be a rarity because, no internet. Now, I normally don't do this. What, little Roberta? What, just a cow? What's that? I normally don't, mention about comments. I very rarely make a comment on my video whenever somebody makes a comment. Just something I do, because I know there's a lot of trolls out there and there's a lot of fake profiles. And so I don't normally make too many comments on my videos. I've noticed, I don't know, I noticed that pretty early on that a lot of times people like to get a rise out of you. And I wasn't thrilled about how I acted on some of my comments. So I don't tend to normally, I rarely will say the person's name. I'll just, you know, um, comment on some. Very rarely will I do that. Now, somebody made a comment about DHS being a bigger man and go down there and be the bigger man. Will they apologize to me for treating me like a common criminal, for questioning me on stuff that I shouldn't have had to answer? Will they apologize to me for only getting my side of the story and not even questioning the fat carrot top, my brother? Are they going to apologize for taking his side instead of taking my side, or at least hearing my side of the story? No, I doubt they will, because quite frankly, DHS, Department of Human Shit, is a bunch of assholes. That's all they are. They are a bunch of assholes. And for some unknown reason, they were on that Carrot Top's side. They really were. They were on his side the entire time. Why? I don't know. Maybe if they would have investigated a little bit more, I think in other states they would have investigated this more. But here in Ottumwa, they didn't investigate it. And that always bothers me. It always bothers me that they didn't even investigate it. If they would have investigated further, maybe they would have seen that the fat carrot top forged the POA signature. If they would have investigated a little bit further, they might have found out that the fat carrot top, he literally spent thousands and thousands of dollars from mom and dad's life insurance for his cigarette habit, $220 worth of cigarettes, and it's 3 packs a day. And he has to eat. He has to eat 6 times a day. He's a fat pig. That's all there is to it. And why did they only investigate me? I don't know. But I know they're crooked. I know they're crooked as hell. And there's no way I could call them, and there's no way I can step foot in their office knowing I was treated like a common criminal. I really was. And I have serious PTSD. I have serious hang-up from that. And I can't step foot in that office and be a bigger man. They're here to help? No. They're there to drill me and treat me like a common criminal. That's not right. That's not right. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because, did you know, I was going to a therapist, but for some reason, the medical decided, I don't know what the heck's going on with it, that it was, as it was said, that it was temporarily suspended until further notice. I hate to say this, the medical, I've never seen the medical so bad at any point since I've been alive and on this earth. The medical is horrendous. It has to do with, I can't figure out what the Biden administration has done with the medical, but the medical is atrocious. It's atrocious. I need a new pair of glasses. But the medical doesn't cover hardly, actually, what do they cover? Let's see, what? Do they cover for the eye exam? No. What? Do they cover for the glasses? No. They literally cover for nothing. Literally, if you want glasses, it entirely comes out of your pocket. So they literally will cover nothing. You think I need a new pair of glasses? What do you think? I'm using duct tape on the earpieces. Do you think I need a new pair of glasses? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I really do. I really think I do need a new pair of glasses. Not like I can go to the eye doctor and get it. I'd have to literally go down to DHS or call them. I don't want to do either one. Sorry. I don't want to do either one. Now, do I think that I need a therapist? Sadly, I think there was another video I did. I talked about this. I never got it uploaded, so I'm going to mention it here. That I think I might have graduated from seeing a therapist. Because I was going to the therapist. I started back right after the fat carrot top said he made Mom choose. Yeah, great. She wasn't of sound mind anyway. And so I started seeing a therapist after that. And I started going close to December. It was right around December. I'm not sure the exact date, but I started going in December. And I had went, for a few months. And in that time, I hadn't seen Mom, or because I was barred from seeing Mom, because, that Carrot Top was abusing his power. Another thing that DHS should have investigated in, but nonetheless, be that as it may. And so I had been going to see the therapist for a few months, and she actually, helped me, especially when Mom died, and helped me cope with it a little bit more than normal. I was actually better at it. I didn't, fall to pieces. I didn't cry a whole lot. I mean, yes, I do miss Mom. Me and my wife both do. But there's nothing I can really do about it. Life moves on. And so, seeing the therapist, did help me. And, she gave me a suggestion. And I did follow through with it. That if I seen the fat carrot top, that I should just be a better man. See, I can do that. And just walk the other way. Well, April Fool's Day, of all days, I saw the fat carrot top at Walmart. I didn't speak to him. I just went the other way. I seen how lazy he was riding one of those scooters out at Walmart. That's pretty lazy in and of itself. Walked the other way. And I was waiting on the bus. Longest 45 minutes of my life. And I was waiting on the bus. Seeing that he had probably, 3 or 4 cigarettes. Who knows of him? He smokes incredibly a lot. And didn't talk to him. And I feel like I graduated from, needing a therapist. Don't really need it. I feel like it has served its purpose. Now, going on the DHS, Would that require being a better man? Oh, God. It would require more than that, considering how they treated me, how I was treated. I was treated really, I know I keep saying, I was treated like a criminal. I was. I always thought when they investigated stuff, I thought they always had to hear both sides of the story. They didn't do that. I never understood that. They only got my side. They didn't investigate the fat carrot top and got his side. I don't quite understand that. That I will never be able to figure out in and of itself. It just never made any sense to me, and it still doesn't. You know what? You know what? Unless you've been in a situation like this, where your own family member turns against you and treats you like a common criminal, don't even comment. Because unless you've been in a situation like this, you would never, ever be able to comprehend what a human brain goes through when your own flesh and blood thinks you are the scum of the earth when they are the scum of the earth. So, you know what, I don't like to call anybody out, but be that as it may, unless you've been through this, you have no idea what it's like. You have no idea what it's like. And there's no way I can call DHS. There's no way I can go in there knowing they would probably treat me like a common criminal again. Are they there to help? That's debatable. That's debatable. They weren't there to help the last time I stepped foot in that office. They were there to drill me, literally and figuratively. And I have a hard time even walking by the DHS building, right where they're at, downtown, Buffalo building. I have a hard time even walking by that building because I can remember going in there and how they drilled me and treated me like a common criminal, all because that Carrot Top wanted Mom's money, and they took his side. I never understood that. I never understood that, and probably never will. Me and Mom are saying that's all for now.
That's all for now.